Sean Downing.
Melissa Morrow.
Don Hudson.
Mary Elizabeth Cofer.
Victoria Johnson.
And just for fun, what's your favorite part of the park?
The multi-use park.
Nice.
I love the lower playground. I spent a lot of time there when my kids were little. Daily, just about.
Let's go with the upper playground since it hasn't been taken yet.
All right, I'll say the pavilion because I work out there.
My favorite is the recently reworked area between the field house and the trail. Thank you. It's stunning.
The trail.
I'm with Don. I really enjoyed that area.
Awesome. Well,
It
thanks.
went from just to fantastic. I mean,
Yeah, you want to sit and hang out.
yeah.
It's
just
much
that-
better than just a wall.
Yes.
Yes.
Let's build more than a wall. All right. Well, the first thing that we'll do today is get some meeting minutes passed. Do I have a motion for passing the July 8th Park Commission meeting? Or we can do the consent agenda, do both meetings at once. Do I have a motion for consent?
I'll make a motion.
All right.
Second.
All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, motion passes. It does not look like we have anyone here from Western Hills Little League or Western Hills Girls Softball, but I happen to have had a meeting with the president of Western Hills this morning, and they said practices started this week and games will start next week. So we might need to get those signs back up, reminding people that if kids are having a practice or game on there, that they take priority. Great. And then just being nice about it. Great. All right, I'm going to go in a slightly different order than what we have listed here. So if you don't mind, I'm going to jump to number 7 yesterday and do the update on the hiring of a landscape architect and designer. For those of you who did not come to the RCDC meeting or just want to know a little bit more about what we're doing, RCDC did pass not just 15,000 but actually 17,000 from the RCDC budget to be used for a design architect for the parks for improving the parking, the tree placement, the entrance area, and they the extra 2,000 is to cover the cost of the topo. When the city council had approved the original surveying, they took out the topo, but for the construction documents to go and be correct, we do need the topo. So they put those back in. And we had really good discussion about it. One of the other things that I did bring to them was that you all felt pretty strongly that we don't want to just fund a plan that is just a plan that sits on a shelf. It's a plan that RCDC could see themselves funding for the bigger project, running somewhere in the $250,000 to the $300,000. And while they said, obviously that's not to be voted on yesterday, but yes, that in general they're in favor of it. When we started getting into too many details, it became a much more difficult discussion about specifics. But one of the things that I think would be helpful for the ambitious timeline that we are trying to work towards is to have a subcommittee. I think on that subcommittee we should have obviously some Parks Board members as we move forward with the landscape architect, but also probably a representative from RCDC and if possible a council member and maybe even a staff member. So I want to make sure that on the front end we're getting good input from a variety of the groups on what the design will include. So with that,
a community member, maybe.
yeah, and a community member. Sorry. Yes.
Can I ask a question about,
yeah.
have we expanded the scope of what we're doing beyond the parking lot and the trees, or are we still pretty much taking the east side of the park plus some trees thrown in?
And the entrance.
The entrance, okay.
That was the only additional part that we decided to tackle with this.
It didn't make sense to not just get it done.
Agreed.
So with that, we don't have to decide today who would be on that committee, but I think we should at least, if we're ready to, and we do want to get this done as quickly as possible, like to be on that committee?
Victoria.
I was thinking the same thing.
Thanks so much.
See, where did that come from?
I'll be on it if nobody else jumps in front of me.
Okay, how about Lori and Dawn, y'all can duke it out for it. How many people can we have on it? 3. Okay.
You're right.
So,
I haven't been on a subcommittee that did
we'll say
anything.
Victoria, Dawn, Lori, and I will step in anytime one of the 3 of them can't be there. And Sean, we will have you into doing a lot of stuff soon, so don't
How do
worry.
we get people from from RCDC?
So I'll reach out to RCDC and the council and just see, who we could get. If
Okay.
you have someone in mind who you think would be a good fit, feel free to let me know.
I definitely would like Alex
Oh,
to join.
Alex. Yeah, Alex is sort of a slam dunk in terms of she's been helping
She's
us
our-
with the
She's our
aesthetic.
community member / architect.
Yeah.
Slash design /
And one of the things that RCDC did bring up that, there was some discussion that went into, well, we have a master plan. Why haven't we done more with the master plan? Why aren't you coming to us with the whole master plan? And what we said is we're trying to really bite off portions, starting with that beautiful new retaining wall area, and prove that we can do things that are bigger. And we are keeping the master plan in mind in the sense of not doing anything that would exclude anything from the master plan, but just,
That was the master plan from,
they're talking about the one from
Years ago?
2018, from 7 years ago. Which, again, that master plan is very general in many ways. It has some concepts that are not popular, which is why it hasn't gotten built as it is. And I tried to explain to them, let's do things that the whole community can get behind and feel good about. And we all agree that for safety, security, that parking lot is a great place to start. I did throw out there that today will have a presentation about playground, and that the field house, the upper field house, is another area that we'd like to tackle in the near future. But we want to make sure and stay focused on what we are doing right now and get it done really well.
agreed, completely agreed.
One thing nice about the scope of this project as described is it does not get into anything that would involve this building. And I know when there was earlier discussions about doing something involving the slope and the erosion control, and all of a sudden we were looking at millions of dollars because it involved rebuilding City Hall kind of stuff. But that is completely independent of that, which is great.
Yeah. So this will go, so a couple of things that I tried to keep at front of mind is if we want to get this done, the best time to plant trees is in the fall. So we would love it if this went to City Council on September 17th. They blessed it, and then we were able to move forward with getting the landscape architect plans, by, let's say, mid-October, and be able to take that out to bid. And that's where this committee would help, with that. And then if we had bids in hand early November-ish, then it's possible that we could move forward and actually get this done between the seasons of fall and spring for baseball. So mid-November, December, January, mid-February. And then if we miss that window, we're looking at doing it starting June, July, August.
Which wouldn't be ideal.
Not ideal for the trees, fine for the parking,
Parking lot, for
but we
sure.
would probably wait and do the trees again. And again, RCDC wanted to make sure that what we were putting in was sustainable, and that it had maintenance sort of baked into it. So all of the plants that we are looking at will include irrigation, and a plan for, the trees and whatever plants are included being watered. All right. Does anybody have any questions about that?
We do have some funds already approved for trees.
Yes.
It's 40,000 or so,
I think 30.
30. So
Yeah, we reminded them that, and that money
Good.
is burning a hole in our pockets.
Yes.
So we would like to get it done.
Are these plans already drawn up?
Nope.
No.
And I can share the schematics. You know what? It's so funny. I printed them up for RCDC and gave it to all of them. And it's not a obviously, we're hiring someone to do the actual plan. But
The
it's,
general.
it's just, it has a general idea of what it is. It shows you where the parking area is gonna be, generally where the trees are gonna be, and where the fence line. The one thing, that's gonna impact, Western Hills Little League, is the fence line along, fields 3, 4, and 5 on the east side will move in about 10 feet. And so I'm sorry that I don't have the picture for you to look at, but,
Is this isn't what you want. It's not from today. Do you want me to go
no,
back
no,
to another
it's
one?
not that one.
Yeah. You want me to go back to the last one?
Can you bring up the RCDC one that we,
I forwarded it to you at like 5 o'clock yesterday.
Now, I thought we were gonna, we were talking about moving the fence for Field 2 also. Is that,
we do not need to move the fence for field 2.
okay,
So the girls softball field will not be affected.
okay.
I did my homework and went and got a picture of the, that mesh with some stone in it
Oh,
for the parking.
lot?
Mhm.
And I did
Oh,
talk
great.
to the guy at Q2, who's their facilities person.
Mhm. What'd they say?
He says, to his knowledge, it's worn really well and they haven't had any issues.
No
Like my
maintenance
issue
or-
would be like that plasticky stuff starts to crack or erode or whatever.
Stones start
And then all of
coming.
a sudden you have these little pieces of metal sticking out, which would not be ideal for a park.
Yeah.
So it's plastic over a metal core? Is that the type of thing it is?
That's what I was thinking it was, is the plastic over the metal,
Mm-hmm.
and that is crisscross in the
Mhm.
parking. But I'm sure they would have stopped doing it if this
Yeah.
was an issue, because it's been around for forever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here you can just get a general idea. The red dotted line is where the existing fence is. The blue line is where the fence would move to. It's still up for discussion about whether or not, I found it's like the third rail, don't touch it. Whether we have a gate there, and the gate would basically mean that we would have, and it'd be a very inexpensive, really just a bar gate,
A swing arm.
a swing arm. And the idea would be that when we don't have games going on, that back there with the mesh could grow grass and be a green space. And that, or be a place that, people can walk and just not worry about traffic and cars and things like that. But then when we had game days, we would open the gate and that would give us, 12 to 14 more parking spaces. We would, and so when we get these bids, we'll get a bid that includes having a gate or not having a gate. But right now, it's planned to be the same mesh material or honeycomb, whatever you want to call it, material that we would have in the lower part as well.
But the top of the drawing, would it be kind of like Grasscrete where we'd have the same grid, but it
Yeah.
would be full of grass rather than gravel?
Yeah.
The drawing
Okay.
there. Oh, this is just the parking, then it have trees in it, yeah.
What's
They
the
have top and
purpose
bottom.
behind making that grass instead of gravel, just so that people feel like they could walk there and not be
Yes, just more
just
parkland.
more
Thank you.
parkland? Yeah.
Less parking lot when we, if you think of the Little League season as being, what, maybe, 9 weeks in the fall and 12 weeks in the spring, that leaves us almost 30 weeks where we don't need that as a parking lot. And so wouldn't it be nice, when you look across, you're not just looking at parking lot, parking lot, parking lot, you're looking at, just open green space.
Cause I know some of these are existing. There's one right there.
Again, this is why we're gonna have a committee, because we would use up our whole hour here just talking about the gate, probably. I think that, for today's purposes, it's just, this is what we're giving the landscape architect, and also walking through and reminding him of all the different uses and all the different ways we wanna make sure kids and people are safe as we do the parking area. Including like, where are the entrances? We're not right now contemplating changing any of the entrances. Of course, what do they call it? The Sally Gate? The double gate that they have?
Sallyport.
The Sally Port that they have. We would continue to have one of those. It would just be moved in a little bit. And then also yesterday, someone mentioned, we don't wanna have trees that are basically gonna grow into the softball field or any of the fields, but we do want to be strategic about putting the trees someplace that, people people who are sitting watching the games could enjoy the shade as well.
Are these circles, are they supposed to be for trees?
Yeah.
Okay, good, 'cause
big
I'm
green
hoping.
circles.
But again, remember, this is just a visual. This is not, we haven't
I
decided
get
where the trees are going
I
yet.
get that. I'm just hoping we're still looking at trees along that side,
Mm-hmm.
somewhere,
What
anywhere
about
along
these
that side.
circles?
Just so hot right there.
Again, those are, yeah, could be, they're just additional trees. I think it was more to show where the gravel lot was.
So the plan would, it would,
If it's just an outline, that's the existing trees.
These?
Yeah, those are, oh yeah, those are just existing.
they're gonna do all the parking area, right, okay, cause
Yes.
that's,
I was just
Yes.
curious if
There's
it
a lot
meant
of it up.
something else.
Bottom, side, top, what would we call those? North, south, and east.
yes, okay, good
If
stuff.
this has 70 max potential spaces, what's the estimate of today, the amount of cars that park in here?
How creative are they getting?
Right, well, yeah, right,
So you,
50?
you know, we've probably seen 50,
Okay.
yeah. But that's even people parking behind each other so they can't get out. 'Cause
Right,
they
it's
know they're gonna
extremely
be-
chaotic,
yeah.
it's not a good 50, I
Yeah.
was just curious how much additional.
What the
And-
ROI would
And the
be
way
to
I
have
think
that.
about it is, so 3, 4, and 5, so you have 5 fields out there, let's say. On any given day, and this is something that we should talk about just generally with our partner, Western Hills Little League, is that how many games should you be scheduling at any given time? Because here's the number of parking. Now we really know how many parking spaces we have. And as much as I would love to say that each kid, so let's say you had 3 games going at one time and you have 10 on a side, so you have 20 kids, 3 fields, that's 60 kids. I'm telling you, each kid comes with 2 sets of grandparents, you know, and mom and dad are actually coming from their other child's thing, so they're in 2 different cars. So we know that we need as much parking as we can during those times, but we also don't want the park to be a parking lot. So that's the other reason of coming up with this solution of something that is a little more organic and green looking. Also reduces the temperature next to the field, so hopefully that helps everybody's comfort level and grass growing.
It makes the drainage concerns simpler also.
Right,
Because this is
totally.
not, this is permeable.
Yep,
The other thing, Sean, that we've been working on is making all the parking safer.
yeah,
Right. I get it, so you don't back into rocks and
yeah,
Or children.
children, yeah.
yeah. Okay, so there's gonna be a lot don't worry, we'll have plenty of time to talk about this in the
We've
future.
got plenty of time.
Yeah, let's keep going. Okay, so the next thing that I would like to do is talk about the Playscape project that is number 6. And I promise we will get to Friends of Rollingwood Park because it is so important for us to be able to fund things. So don't worry, we're going to get there. So you all, one of the things that, and we did mention it to RCDC, but we are also thinking that this is a possible project that could be funded by either Friends of Rollingwood Park or RCDC or Rollingwood Women's Club or
A combination.
a combination, exactly. And so, Victoria, do you want to kind of walk us through this proposed project?
You mean like what it will look like?
Yeah.
Or just the, yeah. Basically, and
Michaela,
Alex,
can you
please
bring
chime
up-
in.
Can you bring up the, we're on number 6.
Alex, chime in if I get this wrong, but I'll wait till I have the visual.
And this really, some of this rising up came because of how beautiful the Gomez project turned out.
And making that all feel more consistent and more of the same era and getting rid of a lot of the plastic and unused playground equipment that's up there and just making it all feel succinct.
Yeah, I
That's
wish
the
we had a
discussion
current
we had
picture
last
to put
month.
with this one.
Yes.
That's
Yep.
great. So currently around the playscape, the equipment, there's 2 layers of plastic, kind of fall wood looking stuff to hold the mulch and the fall zone material in. This proposes taking that out, replacing it with natural elements, which includes stone, but also, Michaela, is there all right if I slow down?
Yes, absolutely.
Also these,
is moving more towards natural play and play on equipment that is more natural looking, which goes very well with our aesthetic that we've already started. And so this, we also, the retaining wall originally, I think we were apportioned $50,000. Was it 50 or 60?
It
And
was 60 and we didn't use it all.
We didn't use it all. Now, we did go back and see if we couldn't just apportion that unused to go ahead and get Gomez to do this project. But because RCDC, it wasn't specific enough saying the playground area, then they said, even though you saved money, it's not yours now. You basically have to go back to RCDC and tell them what you are going to. And you can see, I mean, someone could just say, hey, we wanted to put in a retaining wall, we need 60,000, and then literally, put up something that cost $1,000 and say, hey, we saved $59,000. Can we spend it somewhere else without asking you for it? So y'all understand. But we do like being good stewards of the funds that are given to us, and this is a project that would extend that area to the same aesthetic and goes with the same ideas that we're hoping for in the parking lot and the entrance area. Do y'all have questions?
Do I understand that we'd replace, there's a plastic wall around there that contains the, it's not mulch in there, isn't it? Like some,
It is mulch.
It is
It's
mulch,
like a
okay.
foam
Yeah.
sort of mulch.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not like mulch you'd put in your garden.
It's not ground up tires.
No.
Okay, well, anyway, whatever the material there, we take out the plastic and we replace it with the stumps and in places with large stones. Is that, and is that, are we talking about replacing the playscape?
We're talking about replacing some pieces of the plastic within the playscape, the border, and then
Okay.
some of the pieces within the playscape.
Okay. Just reducing the size of it or putting in some new,
Putting in something new that doesn't feel, have you been up to the upper park lately?
yeah.
It's,
It gets real hot in the summer, I know that. The parts of the playscape get hot.
I think everything's hot in the summer. I don't know that that's our concern, but the concern is that there are pieces that aren't being used and then they don't aesthetically go, so they're sort of just wasted, like the kids don't play with them.
Yeah,
They're just these huge hunks of plastic. They're red and blue and yellow, and we're just trying to make it feel more like a nature, play in
so
nature.
would we use things made out of, say, lumber, for example, or?
Well, they would have
To
to
be
be
determined.
things that are approved for playgrounds, because I think there's
Sure.
a lot of rules around those. So there would be things that were manufactured for playground equipment.
Okay,
But there is, as Melissa was saying, there's a whole slew of things you can choose from. And Alex has done a lot of research and looked into it as the retaining wall and the Gomez project was going on. And we had talked with Gomez about what it would take to do those things, and that's where Alex's bid comes
But
from.
to be
Okay.
clear, this bid does not include adding play elements.
No.
It's totally just to,
Just the aesthetics.
regrade and fix the border and make it look more cohesive with what was recently done.
okay.
And then down the road, the hope is to kind of manipulate the play equipment in whatever way we can, given what funds we might be able to raise.
And it's expensive. Playground
It is.
equipment is
Very
very
expensive.
expensive, so it's not a priority, but this is the path we're going and taking the steps to get there, kind of like what we did with the upper park.
But
So-
we're also not talking about replacing everything at once.
No,
Okay.
not at all. Just a
Picking
few
and
key
choosing
pieces.
certain pieces
This
of
is
it.
mostly about the border and adding a few stones and a little bit of landscaping just to make it fit in with.
Correct.
Well,
Exactly.
and there is
Okay.
an instruction board we want to take out immediately.
Well, there's 3 pieces that we want to come out
Just to
initially,
remove,
and it's
yeah.
not gonna change anything, and it's not going to,
If
it's just
anything,
the
it
cost of
will
labor.
Open it up and help it breathe a little bit.
And maybe we can
Michaela, can you bring up
donate
the
it
drawing?
to a preschool or a foster home or, something.
There we go, that's a
Yeah.
good, top down.
And it includes like, planters around these trees. So the way they kind of made the trees behind the field house look really pretty with plants around them, it'll protect them by giving them a little bit of a buffer with some planters around them here. And also opening up this tree, which is kind of
friend of mine, works for a company called Compan. They're out of, if they do playground equipment, they're out of Denmark. And she said she'll have catalogs to us, and I can send it to everybody, so you can just look at it online. But it is all made with natural materials and so forth. And it kind of gives you an idea what is available. But if you also go to the Rainy Street Trailhead, the park that they have there over on Town Lake, they use a lot of things like tree stumps and so forth, and kids build with them. So they use them like building blocks. So it's really good for children's imagination. One thing I do know that with all of this playground up here, what's interesting to me, and I know it's little boys, because little boys are like that, they move those stones around. And I'm thinking those cannot be easy to dig out and carry around. But they do. The stones that line the walkway, you know, the ones that you've been fussing with and dealing with for a few years now. So let's give them something to move around.
Well, boys are just like that. you
Yeah,
know?
they are.
Build and destroy.
That is
build and
amazing,
destroy.
though. That would be interesting for kids to, oh, let's move these stones. Golly.
Anyway, so the Compan, I don't know if anybody, I sent you the catalog. And I'll try to get that to everybody. I'd like to get some of the physical catalogs. They said that you checked with them also. Is that true?
And I got some kind of preliminary pricing on some various elements, and I think they actually have a distributor here in Austin.
They do. That's where my friend works.
Yeah.
And so I'll get some of those. If y'all want, should I just get that email to everybody or?
Yeah, and link
You
to
can
it.
go online and just scroll through and see all
Right.
the different options, but you can't see pricing online.
Okay.
There's actually quite a few companies. I've sort of discovered there's a lot of overlap, and
Alice, can you go to the mic, please?
I'm done.
Now,
We need to just mic her up when she walks in.
I know she's involved with every aspect of this that we're working on.
now for her to distribute that to us, would she send it to you, Michaela, and then you distribute it, so we're not
Yes.
Sure. That's a
open
great idea.
meetings? Okay.
Yep.
I know I did that once when I first started, and I got in trouble for violating the Open Meetings Act.
Note to self.
Don't copy everyone on anything. Just Michaela and Alan. Okay, so do we have a motion?
Okay, yeah. We gotta send it to council first though, right? Isn't
Yeah,
that
so
how this
but
goes?
we can make a motion that we recommend moving forward with this project, with the hope of either
Using
RCDC,
our fundraiser.
Rollingwood Women's Club, Friends of Rollingwood funding it, whoever can fund it the fastest.
Can council fund it?
Yeah, or council funding it, yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that would be really nice.
and that we.
Not sure I've ever seen that happen.
Yeah,
Well,
and
there's
that,
leftover funding, so potentially.
But I think
But it's
that's
RCDC's.
money.
so
But I do
RCDC
think
can do
when
it.
it's presented to council, we should emphasize that we stayed under budget with the other
Yes.
project.
Yes.
So,
I like that.
yeah.
So the motion
So
would be,
I make a motion that we make that point.
So you have a motion
Okay, yeah, written in the
to
notes.
recommend the design,
Yes,
to recommend and to spend up to, what did it say? on it?
17,000.
17,000.
Yeah, that would be the high end. If the city can remove, if Izzy's crew could take out the barrier, that would be helpful. I know Izzy has already talked about getting mulch. I don't know if he's done that yet. You're not sure? If he hasn't though, that cost could be taken out of the bid too, because the mulch is in there too.
And my understanding is that the mulching is normally done towards the end of September.
Okay.
So we haven't done that yet, but that absolutely is something that we would be refreshing anyway.
Yeah,
So we
so it
could
could
take
still
that
be reused in that case if it's new. And
Yes,
we
I mean,
can-
my belief is we haven't even purchased the mulch yet. So
Okay.
absolutely, it'll be
It'll be
really
there.
fresh.
Ooh, if we
Yep.
could really move on it.
So the motion is
Can
to.
we just hold it till we're done?
Yes, we could
Yes.
ask them to.
Thank you.
So the motion is to approve $17,000 towards improvements
improvements in the upper park
in the upper park as
as per
Drawn.
this drawing and illustration and bid, with potential for some of the bid to be amended depending upon what the city can provide.
Mhm.
And also to make a big point about the fact that we saved money.
Right. So do we have a second?
The
I'll-
amount is 17, but I think it's less than that.
Did it come out less? Where is that?
If you, because, was it 10,
Not
pl- 10,
discouraging you.
was it
I'm sorry.
10,500 plus?
It was 12, wasn't it?
Yes, it's 10,500 with a $1,700 contingency on top of that.
So
Yeah,
12,000.
so 12.
Right, so
Okay.
12,200
So no
I
or
got the
less.
7 in my head from that bottom line. So 12,000, sorry, let's amend that.
I second.
Great. Is there any more discussion? Okay, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. Great. So that's a recommendation, and the city council will be able to have it on their meeting, September 17th. And I'll just go ahead and say, I heard the mayor say he doesn't give money to parks because we never spend it, but we're planning to start spending it. So, when we talk about finances at the end of this meeting, I do want to encourage council, I know they've just finished their budget process, but if we can prove that we do these amazing projects, maybe next year when we go through the budgeting process, we can have some amount
That
that
we
we can
asked
play
for,
around with, so we
yeah.
don't have to go so many places to get it. But meanwhile, we're now on to number 5, which is update, discussion, possible action on Friends of Rollingwood Park donation opportunity. I know Michaela included in our packet several different ways. Yeah, sure, that'd be great. Several different ways for us to start promoting and gathering funds from the community. One of the things, again, in my other job is to run a youth sports organization, and we fundraise. And one of the things that I've learned about fundraising is 2 things which are almost contrary to one another. One, you want all your donations to be unrestricted so you can use them however you want, and that people love picking their pet projects. And so what we want to do is try and take advantage of the multiple ways we can fund something. So things that aren't so sexy and fun as a parking lot, we might have RCDC do. And things that are a little bit more fun and colorful, or not colorful, if we're being more natural, are things like pieces of equipment, or, the field house, or things you can put your names on. So when we think about contributions to Friends of Rollingwood Park, we're probably looking at people giving us money in 2 different ways. One, where they just say, hey, love what you're doing, this is amazing, I want to give you money. And then we'll also have opportunities where we say, hey, specifically, here's our wish list, kind of like your own Amazon wish list, and say, these are the things, if you want to give a restricted gift that's just for a specific piece of equipment or just for the playground, they can do that. The tough part about restricted gifts is what I've experienced is that someone may come up with an idea like a 5-foot water fountain in the middle of the playscape that we are not, as a city, wanting to fund or recognize. Now, they can write that check and say, I'm giving you a restricted gift to build that fountain, and we still have the opportunity to say, that's really nice, but we're not going to do that. And so I think it's really important for us to try to, in the next 3 or 4 months, to identify some of the projects so that we can help get those people to give towards ones that are already approved.
Yeah.
I had a very painful experience, my very first one here with city government trying to get something done. Rollingwood Women's Club, 24 years ago, when I had a 3-year-old, was given a gift of $20,000 from the Rollingwood Women's Club to build a shade structure. Unbeknownst to the Rollingwood Women's Club at that time, we did not realize that just handing them a check for $20,000 wasn't going to get them built, because there were people within the city who didn't feel like the shade structure was necessary and felt like it was not the best use of city funds, even if it was a gift. And so, again, we want to try and educate people, because what I don't want to do is alienate someone who's like so excited to give money towards the park, but their project is isn't going to be embraced, and so instead they just say, fine, I'm taking my money somewhere else. So let's listen to our neighbors about what some of those projects are, and then let's also make sure that we're picking ones that don't cause strife or people being upset or fights in the park. Let's make sure we keep trying to pick things that we are pretty low risk.
You know, one of the things we'll run into is people wanting to memorialize, and this has come up before, and
And it will again.
we don't want this to look like a
Cemetery?
cemetery, but there might be a way we could have like a cluster of trees, 6 trees with a very small plaque with some names on it. So I don't know, there might be a way to do, but that's actually what you're talking about is a kind of a big deal, because we don't want to someone who's given money to a project. So the work is going to be in defining the projects that we think are, and do we have to get city council to sign off on them? Probably so. So that's a big list.
Yeah.
So it's a,
So one of the reasons we haven't gotten this going yet was partly because we were trying to wait till we had a good website, a good read, and she also gave us, so this is, if you haven't seen the letter that was written, it basically is a mail out that people can tear off and then mail something in. And then also website.
Yes, the website is pretty much ready to go. If you guys are wanting to add like your wish list or anything like that, you're more than welcome to send that to me, and I can add that as like something that you guys want to pursue hopefully in the future with donation funds. And in regards to like forms of payment, we can, as of right now, and we're still trying to figure it out, and of course it's something that we could improve in the future, but as of right now we're only going to do checks.
Okay.
That's the best way that we can do it right now, but we're going to keep trying to figure out how we can make it more accessible for everyone who wants to donate. And let me see.
So a QR code wouldn't do any good then, would it?
It can take you to the website, and it can give you information about it and how to donate in person.
Okay.
That's definitely something that we can do, and we can put it in the next bill if you guys are wanting to move forward with it, and then it'll appear on a quarterly basis.
it is, if somebody is paying their bill on auto pay, either a bank draft or whatever, and they do a recurring contribution, can they just do that as an online or as a bank draft type of thing rather than a check?
Yes, Veronica's nodding her head yes at me, so I'm gonna. Yes,
So
we
that
can.
option is still available.
Because if
Yes.
it's a one-off thing, that has to be a check.
Yes,
Which makes
as
sense.
of right now, yes, that will need to be a check.
Okay.
So for like any credit card, donations, we won't be able to accept those at this moment, but we'll keep working, and hopefully we'll get enough donations and we can just continue this effort in
Will-
improving it.
Will we be able to put something in that bulletin board thing up there? Because I've had people that don't live in Rollingwood, so they don't get a water bill, but they bring their dogs here. And this particular woman owns rental properties in Westlake Hills.
Mhm.
And she actually approached me because she heard I was on the park commission and said, how can we donate money?
Yes, absolutely. We can put them in all of the bulletin boards, so the lower park, the upper park, and the field house as well.
That would be great.
And does that, I'll find that on the website, but does it go into the 2 ways to donate? Like one's a check and the other is
Yes,
recurring?
yeah, it's a little zoomed out. Alan, can you zoom in on that briefly? Just. No, that's fine. Just one
Yeah.
more. Thank you. Yeah, so it'll give you directions on how you can give a single contribution and then how to set up a recurring contribution.
Okay.
And then on the bottom, since this is going to be one that's going to be sent in the bill, they will have that donation slip as well if they want to submit an additional check, separate from your regular utility payment, then we'll be able to accept that.
So we've got a link on the water bill that
Mhm.
will send them to that.
Yes.
And then, do they know how to make the check, to whom to make the check payable, and
Yes, sir.
Keeping it- I can't quite see
It's
that.
City of Rollingwood.
When she's
Okay.
printed out.
Rollingwood with Friends of Rollingwood Pine, there's the member line.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, and are we thinking sending it out quarterly?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so that'll show up with the water bill quarterly, but the notice will be on the water bill every month?
So the bill message will be sent out quarterly. The form will be sent out quarterly as well. And then also, if there are any other important messages that need to be sent out, like,
Easter egg hunt.
yeah, or something super important that may take priority
Yeah.
over that, then it would be swapped out for that month. But we'll try our best to do like an additional month,
Sure.
depending on what we have going on in the mail.
I think, I don't see, can we launch this thing?
Yes, and you know what? With Rollingwood Night Out, we can even have, if depending on
Yeah.
what you guys do today,
Sure.
we can even have some flyers ready for this evening's event, just to kind of kickstart this whole
I'll
effort.
pass out some, it would be that printed, right?
Yes, sir. That's
Yep.
right.
I'll pass out some of those.
Great.
Happy to do it.
Are y'all ready?
Do we need a motion about this or anything?
Sure.
Yeah, just
So a motion to launch or relaunch, because it's been in
Yes,
existence,
we've had it
right.
to relaunch our campaign for fundraising for the parks through the Friends of Rollingwood Park.
Don, you wanna make that motion?
So, motion to launch or relaunch the Friends of the Rollingwood Park fundraising effort as shown on the screen up there.
And
I'll put like in the packet, because all of the documents are in the
Right.
Okay.
So include this on the website and through your water bill.
Right. To be sent out quarterly with the water bill, and we'll send out an initial one with the next water bill, I would assume.
Yes.
Okay. Should I restate that, or is that close enough?
She's got
Work
it.
with that.
Okay.
well, I will second that motion.
Great. Is there any more discussion?
The one thing I would ask, is it possible, did you say the website's ready to go?
The website is still in draft mode, but once I take it out of draft mode, then yes, it'll be live.
So do you need pictures, like, could we get
Hmm.
pictures of what's already been done and for you to upload? And
Yes.
maybe if we approved this, I don't know, would it be too soon to put the plan for the upper park up there?
That would
let's
probably-
wait till
I
city
don't wanna
council
rush.
approves it.
Yes.
So if they approve it next week, we could upload that. The illustration for the upper park that we've just talked about.
I believe so.
If
I'll get back to you on that
Okay.
specifically after city council, but we'll, if that's something that you want, then we'll try to make that happen.
Well, I'm just thinking, because I've had several people come up to me and talk to me about how wonderful they, and the time that they've already spent looking around at the new area. So I'm thinking this kind of,
But we haven't
Well,
made
one-
a list of what we want to do with this either yet.
So I think marketing wise, here's what I would suggest. That we use the picture a picture of what
already
we
done.
just done and say, next up on our list are these 2 or 3 things.
yes,
And so if you would give, they would go towards those.
given that they're approved
Yeah.
Wednesday, next week.
Yeah.
Okay, we can do that.
Cool.
So we haven't got a oh, yes,
Just a
Mary
second.
Elizabeth seconded it.
We're discussing. Any more discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes.
Launched.
All right.
Wonderful.
Thank you for your work on it, Dawn.
Yeah, no, this is
Congratulations,
awesome.
Dawn.
And
Well,
thank
thank
you,
you
Michaela,
for all
also.
the input, my
Boy,
goodness.
you are one persistent guy.
Well, and it's going to take all of us.
Money.
A lot of people believe like you launch this and now money magically starts appearing. It does
Wait,
not.
What?
It's really going to take all of us being good ambassadors and really going out there and saying, when someone says to you, I wish we would do that project, blah, 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 you say, well, we wish you would give to Friends of Rollingwood Park.
Well, now we can do that.
Yep. All right. Then the last thing on here is our park financials. And I wasn't just joking about it. I really do want to encourage the staff, and we will prove what kind of projects we can do for next year. But we'd really like to be able to at least set aside some city funds for parks projects, because it'd be nice for, let's say, anything under $100,000, that we had some sort of pool that we were normally so we could get these things done quickly. And again, not without council approving it or whatever, but we'd like to start seeing this get done a little more timely. All right. I think that's it. Look at us. 10 minutes early, you get back from your life. Do we have a motion to adjourn?